Hello folks, this is Dave. Thanks for tuning back in. I'm going to show the cards I picked up here this month, October 2025. First of all, I got this nice looking 1976 Burt Jones. Probably asking, why am I picking up a Burt Jones card? Well, I think I showed you maybe last month or previously this Dub Jones card, 1951 Bowman. And one thing that collecting various father and son gets me are I can collect cards that I wouldn't normally get and sets that I normally wouldn't collect, like the 1976 Topps and the 1951 Bowman. Keeping with the theme of relatives, I picked up this 1975 Merlin Olsen, Rams defensive lineman. Notice the blue tape there. Heath, The Lonely Basement. And picked up a card of his brother, Phil, who played briefly with the Rams. I believe this is a 1972 Topps. So picked up both of those on eBay. Let me get a little more room here. Next thing I picked up, kind of go after more father and sons. I picked up this card of Tiny Osborne. That's focusing not too well, but Tiny Osborne. And I picked up from a card show last weekend his son Larry Osborne, his 1959 card. And continuing on with eBay, I picked up, I think, our best pitcher this year, Bryan Woo. In 2025, Woo had a streak of 24 consecutive starts of at least 6 innings with 2 or fewer walks. Last time this was done by Cy Young in 1905. Amazing. And I don't know what all these shiny things are. I think that last one was maybe a blue, and this is a pink or something. And I also found an autograph. This is a sticker autograph, but nice looking card. Then I also picked up, after I saw this, now I can't remember. Somebody was showing beautiful cards, and they showed this one, and I had never seen this Griffey card before, so I picked it up on eBay. I also picked up this little package of cards. These are 1991 Al Rack cards. Ken Griffey. And here is father and son. I think that was my eBay pickups. Also got Topps Now. And I ordered, I don't know, 10 of these cards or so for me and my sons. This is Cal Raleigh when he broke Mickey Mantle's record for home runs by a switch hitter, and he hit his 55th, topping Mantle's 54. And like I said, I went to a card show last weekend, and let me just show you quickly what I got there. Got a whole pile of Ken Griffey Jr. cards. I've been collecting just miscellaneous Griffey cards, and I thought, you know, I don't even have the basic run that has Upper Deck and Topps and Fleer and Donruss and so forth. So I found a dealer at this show who had just a bunch of these cards that were like 2 for $1, and I started picking up some of these that are in the basic the basic Ken Griffey run as defined on PSA website. So I made a really good dent in those cards this week. It's a beautiful upper deck card. But most of these inexpensive, but part of the early day Ken Griffey Jr. run of just basic cards. And this one with Piazza, that's not in his run. The card show last week, I picked up these cards. Robin Roberts. I think this is better than my childhood set, and I'm making a little bit of a run at Robin Roberts, so I picked up that one and some 1959 All-Star cards that I can fill in my boyhood set. Bob Turley, Jackie Jensen, Ed Bailey, Bob Frand. Shout out to you, Andy's Attic. And this card of Seaver sets homer mark. I believe that's also 58. It could be 59. I'm misremembering. Also picked up this Yogi Berra card that's pretty nice shape. It's off center, but I'm not a centering guy. It's pretty decent, a little bit of a tip corner, top right, but for 35 bucks, that was a steal. And it fits well in my collection. And my first playing days Johnny Bench card. Yep, I know. And then I went over to Mill Creek Sports today in Mill Creek, Washington. I had seen a video by Card Wolf, shout out, and he was showing a Topps baseball holiday advent calendar. So I picked this up for my son and my granddaughter. So this is what the box looks like. If you want to see what the contents are, go to Card Wolf's channel, the episode he has, and he takes out the cards and opens a few packs. So if you want to see what those are like. Although this is a nice looking box, here's what I would do to improve it, in my opinion. So Mill Creek Sports is a fairly big operation. That building that I showed earlier was built by the owner. It's a huge warehouse facility as well, and they have an online presence where they sell a lot of memorabilia and some cards in the shop itself, and boxes and all that stuff, of course. But they do autograph signings there, big name signings, and so it's a pretty big operation. And I've shown the website in case you're interested in going on and checking them out. Anyway, I got that at Mill Creek Sports. And then I decided, I saw some cards that really good deals. Here is the 1961 Fleer Ted Williams, the last card in that run. I'm missing a handful. That's the most expensive one, and 40 bucks was a screaming deal for that. And probably paid about 8 to 10% off of that with the counter price. Then a bunch of 62s for my set there, and I was able to pick up this Carl Yastrzemski. Looks pretty good, hair off center, but that's just perfect for me. And this Lou Brock, kind of a higher end card. Those all seem to have a little bit of registration difficulties, but other than that, the card's beautiful. Again, off center, doesn't bother me. Chicago Cubs card, team card. Another Larry Osborne. Okay, let's dig down here. Larry Osborne. A little bit older, a little bigger jaw. And the other two cards I got are Rookie Parade cards that I thought were pretty good deals. This has got Jim Bouton on this one, Bo Belinsky. And this one here with Bob Veal. And a few others that were journeyman players in the league. So, that's what I got. What do you think? Do you have a favorite there? Appreciate you watching. You all come back now. Here.